Hi everyone, this is your coach Shahid Zaman Khan, and I hope you guys doing well and keep improving your squash. The game of squash required a lot of hard work and a lot of hard work in a right way. If you're working hard and you know what you're doing, it's very easy to succeed and climb the ladder. And in order to improve your squash, especially when the kids growing up, most of the people want their kids to play squash, and they put their kids in very young age in squash. So make sure when you put your kids very young age, they have to hold the racket right. If they hold the racket right, if they hold the racket nicely, it can go a long way with them. And it's matter because when you swing the racket, if you holding the racket wrong, you take the swing bad. Your swing become very bad, both sides. So what most of the kids, it's been 10 years teaching all these kids and older people too. So in all these 10 years, before 10 years, learning from the legends, learning and living with legends. So get a little bit knowledge and try to improve and increase my knowledge more about squash. So what most of the time people do mistakes on the backhand side, they hold the racket good, but when the time comes to hit the ball, they change their wrist. They change their wrist, and it become very bad swing, and it become their habit. So make sure it's a very simple formula, which when we were kids, we were learning from our older world champions, because we were lucky that the world champions we have in our family. So they teach us. It's very simple. There's no complications. There's no hard way to learn how to hold the grip. It's very simple, that the way you are shaking hand with someone. So same thing. This is a squash racket. This is a squash racket. And you're going to be thinking this is someone else's hand and I'm shaking hand with the other person. But make sure, because most of the time people hold the racket like this, and this is totally wrong. So you have to hold racket with a finger based grip. Means like your fingers controlling the racket. Your fingers need to control the racket. That's how you're not squeezing the racket too tight. If the racket you're holding too tight, it can be a problem for your wrist. So make sure when you hold the racket, it need to be a very relax you holding the racket, and you can maneuver your grip anywhere, and you can turn your wrist anywhere. So make sure when you hold the racket, your racket need to be open racket face on the forehand side, and if you turn a little bit this wrist, it becoming your backhand. So when your racket face is ready, you can have a very nice swing from both sides. So when I say finger based grip, means these three fingers can control most of the time your racket and this thumb and index finger. So you have to give a little bit gap in this index finger. You can see a little bit gap here. So when you hold the racket good, when you hold the racket right, especially with the kids, and I'm going to teach you how to improve kids level and improve their wrist work, because wrist is the most important thing in squash. Because when you are growing up, when you're going to the next level, when you're improving your squash, if your wrist is weak, if your wrist don't have power, because most of the time when you are moving in the front court, you have to have the very good flicks, and flicks you can't use full follow-through swings. Flicks you have to hold and then use and throw your opponent in different side from your wrist. So this practice will help the kids a lot. So let me show you this practice. This will the people who wants their kids to improve squash and they're just starting squash. It's a very, very simple formula for them. So you come very close to the front court, because kids can't hit the ball from the back because they're very new and they don't have hand and eye coordination. So you have to come very close to the front court and make sure you hold the racket of your son and daughter. The parents can be very big help. Because if parents come in the squash court and give them extra time after taking lesson, that will improve the kids' level very quick. So you come close to child, and the way they hold the racket, make sure the racket face is open. When the racket face is open, so try to teach them this drill. When they are hitting the ball here, they can improve their smoothness of the grip and smoothness of the swing a lot. And same thing you're going to do on the backhand side. So when you do backhand side, the same thing. You're going to hold your son and daughter or whoever you teach and make sure they don't close the racket face. So it's going to take time. It's going to take hopefully 1 week, 2 weeks sometime. Some kids can pick up that very quick, and some kids takes time. So make sure you can improve their control. When they improve their control, they can hit the ball from here. See? Both sides, forehand side and backhand side. And after 1 month or after 2 months, you will see that they are hitting the ball, they start hitting the ball by their own and improving their strokes, improving their control. So then the next drill starts, which is very important. So that's how you can learn both side swings, and they can do it alone. Once they know how to hit the ball from the forehand, once they know how to hit the ball from the backhand, then they can hit the ball both sides. So like this, see, this. When they do that, they will improve their swing so much. I hope these tips will help you guys a lot and take you to the next level. And if you have any other questions, you can comment on my videos and I can help you. I try to help, and I'm still learning. I'm still a student, and if you see some mistakes, you can tell me and I'm gonna fix those. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all. Please, if you like the video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you so much.